Hi, it's Miracle Mom and Michael. Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, I didn't even cue her. She did that on her own. I just was silent for a half a second. She just jumped right in there.
I'm learning.
Good job, Mom. I tend to hog the microphone. I do, the camera here. Everybody has to look at my face and my reactions, and then they get to listen to your lovely voice. But sometimes I prattle on. Um, Today's topic, or this segment's topic, it occurred to me the other day. Uh, what This is a question I want to pose to you, but actually to anybody watching this.
All right,
Would
go.
you would you run for your life or face the inevitable? Right? Fight or flight.
Yeah.
Run for your life or face the inevitable. The reason I this occurred to me, well, I try to exercise. I'm trying to get back into the routine of running. And you know, the body can only take so much, but bodies that are out of shape can't take much. And so, like, the question for you, run for your life. You gonna run, Mom? Can you run?
No, I can't run anymore. I'm running nowhere.
Right.
I'm barely walking anywhere.
Right. So the question is like, the point is moot, or the question is irrelevant, right? It's
To
like,
me, it is.
I gotta face the inevitable. I could take 2 steps and I'm done. Well, I thought about it. I mean, the reason this is kind of a serious question, because of the research I've been doing, on Tales of Truth and the subject matter, where there have been in history and even today circumstances where this is very real. It's like death is coming over that hill right now. Run for your life or face the inevitable.
Yes.
Those people will kill you. You can't talk your way out of it. It's the only reason they're coming is to kill you. Run for your life or face the inevitable. And we don't ever think this way, especially in our culture. We haven't
Yeah.
had to. And I don't know that we ever will in the United States of America, but let's imagine. Let's imagine worst case scenario. Let's imagine, as you have referred to it, the coronavirus hoax. What isn't a hoax is the economic shutdown. Right, the economy has just
Right.
tanked. We're at 14.6% unemployment, which is, that's, shattering records. Like, that hasn't happened in 100 years. And so we're just at the beginning of that. I don't know. I think the economy can recover fairly quickly, but what does that mean quickly? It doesn't. What Say the economy takes 3 years to recover or 10 years to recover. There are a
Right.
lot of people who are going to be devastated. Loss of businesses, loss of livelihood, loss of fortune, loss of hope, loss of future. What if, there's protests going on, and most of the protests happening right now are people trying to go back to work, which is a good thing. I want to go back to
Right.
work. I want to support my family. I want to feed my kids. I'm protesting this lockdown. But what if those protests or other protests arise where, well, some people take advantage of protests? What if a gang of decided to capitalize on a protest and decided, we're going to be violent and we're going to just rampage through the streets, and anybody in our path is a target, no matter who. Right? Okay, I'm just imagining. I mean, this kind of thing happens. Yeah, there's gang violence and there's riots that happen, and I don't presume or predict that something like this in a mass scale will happen. I hope it doesn't. But what if you happen to be in the path of a rampaging band of criminals that come through your neighborhood and beat down your door and commit violence and heinous acts on every person they encounter, right? That actually happens in the world. It has happened, and there are parts of the world where that does happen, where,
Well, Hong Kong.
right? And certain parts of the Middle East,
Right.
and in, well, we won't list everything, but I was thinking about it. It's like, in my family, how would I fare if I had to run for my life? Um, the five of us, where would I fall in the five of us? Let's see. Sadly, Tina would be the first victim. I mean, I wouldn't run in that case. I would stand and defend her as best I could, and then I would be a victim. But if it was just about running, she would run. She can run, but I don't know how far and how long. I think my oldest child might be the second slowest. I would probably be in the middle, and then my younger two, my youngest daughter and my son, they are very fast. So they would, they would make it.
Yeah.
They would make it the furthest. I might make it a mile, because I've been running and I've been running a couple miles. But if you have to run for your life, you're going to be running at full speed. I might make it a mile. They would probably make it 3 miles to 4 miles. I don't know. It's kind of a morbid topic. Maybe we should just end it right here.
Okay.
Another thought provoker. Do you have any final thoughts? Run for your life or face the inevitable?
Well, uh, let's see. Do I have any final thoughts? I don't know. Things are not falling apart. Things are falling into place.
I like that. I
That,
think
that's
you're
my
right.
final thought.
No, I like that. I think you're right. This is. I know this
It
is like,
just looks like everything's falling apart, but it's not. It's falling into place.
have hope. Oh, Mom, that's what moms are for.
Yeah.
Actually, I do want to finish with this. I don't think I'm gonna have to run for my life. I I agree with you. I think things are falling into place. I really do. I really think really good things are on the horizon. But
Yeah.
I want to at least try to get people to put themselves in the position of those who have been in these circumstances. There
Well,
are
I understand also why you're raising that kind of a question. You know, just because of the circumstances we are in right now, you know, that's a question you might be asking yourself.
right. There are powerful forces at work,
Right.
um, good and evil. Right. There are governments that have evil intent, that
Yes.
lock up their citizens, that drag them away, never to be seen again. Like that happens today. That's been happening in one very large nation on the other side of the planet, where, oh, you are not in compliance, you will never be seen again, come with us. But where we are, hopefully, most of the people who watch this, we won't have to face those kinds of tactics. You won't have to run for your life. It's
Right.
it's we are in a good place, but we should not be mistaken about the reality in the world today. And things are falling into place. I believe the Chi-Coms will become a distant memory. I believe that nation will have a revival. All right, we're gonna leave it there. I'm going on a tangent. Say bye, Mom.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.